There are 4 types of things that you can do in any given day. Things that you love to do, things that you like to do, things that you have to do, and things that you hate to do. And as you can imagine, all of those things come at a charge. The things that you have to do and the things that you hate to do, they come at a negative charge, which means they drain you. Whereas things that you like to do and things that you love to do, they will recharge you. And I'm pretty sure you know what that means. As you can imagine, our whole focus is trying to charge our battery as much as we can. Because if you are drained, you're not going to be much help to anyone around you. Obviously, you're going to have to do things that you have to do. Obviously, you're going to have to do things that you hate to do. But obviously, you want to make sure that you're doing those things fully charged. The best example that explains this concept that I've ever heard comes from Stephen Covey. It's his big rock analogy. So if you have a bucket and you've got a bunch of little rocks and you try to get those big rocks in there, you got no chance. You can't squeeze them in. But on the flip side, if you take the big rocks and put them in that bucket first and then tip the small rocks around, suddenly everything fits in that bucket. Pretty crazy. And I really want you to imagine that as your life. It's so easy, and I'm sure you've felt this before, where you've spent way too much time focusing on all these little things that are draining you, and now suddenly your relationship's getting harder. Suddenly you're not seeing your family as much, and that's starting to drain you even more. Suddenly you don't have time for the things that you're passionate about, and you're going, why the hell am I spending all this time working when I've lost the thing that made me who I am? Obviously you can tell I've experienced that. I'm quite passionate about that. So what you need to do is you need to make sure before anything else that you are fitting those big rocks in. How do you do that? It's really simple. Make sure that those big rocks always go in first. For me, that is my passion. It's music and family, getting to make sure I'm spending time with those people that I really care about. And as I get older, that's getting more and more important to me as I'm realizing I'm running out of time. For you, it could be anything. It could be your faith. It could be your hobbies. Maybe you're a massive nerd. Maybe you love Lego. You need to spend the time on doing those things. You need to make sure that you're recharging your batteries. Because if you don't, and if you're constantly running on 0 to 10%, and you're going to burn yourself out really quickly. On the positive side, if you are constantly running at 50 to 100%, and you're always catching yourself and making sure that you are recharging your batteries, no surprises, you're going to have consistent energy, you're going to get consistent results, and more importantly, you're going to avoid that burnout.